Everyone is going crazy fast. Right, I mean, Guangdong Freaks, they've looked uncontestable so far in this first lap. World still at that first place, and Zhong proving to be a formidable runner for Rox. He is constantly at least in second place, as we see a lot of Guangdong Freaks players coming up trying to block out the rest.
Yeah, and with Duzzi coming up here to join Rox's Zhong near the front of the pack, that's going to give them a little bit more breathing room, a little bit of a better shot here to solidify their position at the front of the race. As you see in the bottom left, neck and neck are the scores, 20-19, constantly changing hands.
I must say, Rox, they are doing a comeback right now. Things are getting really close in the second lap as we see Zhong taking over that rank 1, going back down to 4th, but second, 3rd, 4th, it just constantly switches right now. Rox occasionally coming up, and that does put them ahead.
Yeah, World with a little bit of an unfortunate collision, gonna pull him all the way back to 7th place there after a fantastic start. And the finish line, only 200 meters away. Rox in the lead right now with 21 points to 18. It looks like they're gonna bring it. Freaks not able to get more players up in the top standings, and Duzzi placing in first will secure the win there for his team. Some fantastic teamwork coming out of Rox.
And provide some help for Spell, because 3v1 is not gonna go your favor usually as we see Spell. He doesn't need fall behind World now.
Yeah, looking at the minimap, it seems like most players were navigating this well, but Spell, get caught a little bit under the water there. Oh no! Speaking of water, Duzzi, nothing going Rox's way here as the Freaks are going to solidify their position at the front of the pack.
This is absolutely just the most awful way you could imagine things going for Rox. They have fallen behind so far, and they just keep falling.
Yeah, you can see them now kind of scrambling to try to take even tighter, greedier lines to make up for some of this ground, but just not going their way as both Dogworld and Spear comfortably in first and second place. Cool, he really wants to get ahead of Zhong right now and start doing some body blocking to secure that win.
We really can't even see Spear and World at this rate. You can only see their name tags. Rox sticking to that 4, 5, 7, 8 position, and this is where things get tricky. This might be where they can pull off a sick comeback.
Maybe, but I don't think Sungmin's going to give them any ground right now. Spear and Dogworld so comfortably in first and second place will be able to secure that win unless Zhong is able to make a miracle play. But Peter, looking at the finish line, I think Freaks have got this one.
Yeah, I mean, they're just so far ahead in that top 1, 2, 3 position. As we see Guangdong Freaks securing the win with the 1, 2, 3, 8. Wow, what a performance.
Oh, but Sungha's doing a great job of zoning him out as Hyunsu's trying to increase the distance right now between him and the remaining players from Sensation. And here we go, coming into the hairpin section right now. A lot of tight turns coming up. Speed navigating this very well. 2 Nitrous in the tank, still right on the heels.
It's getting really close. You see Sensation. They want to cut Live Sandbox so badly, and now this is the final lap. So this will be their last chance to do so.
Yep, Speed is right on their tails, but look at this fantastic zoning from the top 2 players here for Live Sandbox. They are not giving any room at all. Hojun, Speed, Percent, they've been hot on their tails this entire time, but unable to break ground.
Live Sandbox now catching up even as a team. If you look below to the left, Live Sandbox at 21 points right now, 3 points ahead of Sensation. Hojun has to take that first place.
Hojun passing Sungha there. It's very tight up here as we're getting ready to go into the hairpins yet again. 22-17 right now for Sensation as Hojun pulling into the lead. Hyunsu, he's not able to catch up, but look at the bottom.
Sensation is winning now. If Hojun can keep up this lead, it is going to be absolutely huge.
Hyunsu, he gets caught. He gets caught, and that's going to give the win right there to SST as they come with a fantastic finish there, winning the opening map. But I mean, these games are just so nuanced in terms of complexity that you got to think that there's a deeper strategy here being played by these players.
For sure. I mean, the endless possibilities of strategies is definitely a thing that these teams are definitely been studying and building upon. As we see the first lap, it is coming to an end here. So moving into second lap, Aura has a pretty sizable lead. Planet definitely need to do some catching up.
Now, a little bit concerning here for Planet with Aura having so many positions towards the top, but okay,
looking good now.
Say that and it instantly flips, but you know, what really matters is those final moments, whether the teams are going to be able to come through with attacks with Angel shields, whether your lead racers are going to be able to get nitrous to propel them across that finish line. That's what we're looking for, but look at Planet, yeah, exactly, they have a lot of nitrous in the tank.
For sure, as we see Minsik, ever since he got that lead into first place, he has been keeping it pretty consistently, of course. Acid Fly here to try to keep Tech behind.
They might not be able to catch him. He's starting to pull away. Tech's going to have to make something happen because behind him is Not Hero and Seas.
Oh, 1-2-4 position right now for Planet, looking really good. Going into that last 300 meters into the finish line. Minsik versus Tech is what's happening. Tech looking so close.
Oh, photo finish, and Tech is barely able to eke it out. The veteran here, just by a fraction of a second, able to pass Minsik. I was certain that Minsik was going to walk away with a win on that one, but Tech by some miracle. Yep, Spear right now, spearheading the pack with Cool right behind him. As now we're going to go into this downhill portion. These players will have to avoid these trees on their way down. Looks like Looting was taking a bit more of a right side descent there. As we continue to move on forward and forward to the ski lift.
And we see right now, Hyunsu, he is the leading member of this whole entire race, but in this map specifically, he is down at 7th place. So this does open up an opportunity for Cool, who is sitting at 17 points, to try to get a lead.
Insu with a bad collision there is going to lose a lot of momentum there and knock him out to 4th as we have all these guys getting into this ski lift at almost the exact same time. Spear is in 1st place though. Looting right now coming out as well as the race continues here. Second portion of this map.
Looking really good right now. He hasn't had too many points gathered up so far, but this will definitely boost him up. So Looting, keep it up, man. You are keeping up a really good lead right now. He knows this map like the back of his hand. As we see Seungha and Spear not too far behind, and there's Cool again.
That's a little bit scary here for Looting, though. He can't really treat this like a time trial with how close Spear and Seungha are. He has to try and body block as best he can, as you see Spear just trying to barely edge his way past, but actually it's Seungha coming in from the outside, able to get 1st place, and Looting fighting back. It is neck and neck here.
Seungha and Looting, these two players have all our attention right now as they are so close. Looting keeping up.
Little bit of collision there for Seungha, but Looting also with some collision. Man,
these players, they're going crazy.
They just keep trading out these spots.
Seungha getting a nice lead. He may have this one if he keeps it up for 500 more meters. Looting coming in hot. Seungha, can you do what it takes? Spear, Insu, everyone is going crazy fast, and there we have it. Insu locking in that 1st place finish.